Yo, 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 what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Maziar here, and we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, on today's video, I wanted to bring you the new strategy that I found to just, you can use it in this, I would say event update or something like the Halloween event, I would say. And yeah, it's quite interesting how this troop works, the BARCH. Now I'm probably going to bring you other strategies for the other troops. Right here you can see the Lava Loon, the Go Witch, and is it a Go Witch? Yeah, Witch Golem, okay, and then a Hog Wizard, of course. I'm going to bring you these strategies as like a small guide and the strategy to use, with links of course down in the description. But today, this is the first day, guys. Like, it just dropped. This is basically the first day of this event, and yeah, in the first day I'm happy with the results I got. Honestly, 4 triples, 90%, and another 92. I'm happy with that, even though it's kind of a new, like, I would say, placement of cards in your deck, like when you go into the attack. And also the troop itself is not really like an overpowered troop, like for example the Lava Loon. And you, by the time you're watching this video, you probably have seen other like creators bringing you different strategies with this troop, and it's quite powerful. But if you are just using the BARCH, the super BARCH, and you want to kind of improve the strategy itself, you can easily take this one and keep doing your own strategy depending on what you do, man. This video is just for the people who love to keep going with this strategy and want to maybe give BARCH a try, and not just necessarily go into the attack for the loot and just spam like a sneaky goblin attack you would do. So without any further ado, let's just jump into these attacks and show you how this works. Okay guys, we have the first base right here, and this is one of the most popular ring bases with the double poison setup, and a lot of people do fail on this base, including myself. So why did I bring this base? And that's the first reason, is the queen on my attack went wrong. That is the key and why I brought this video. Otherwise it would be a smashed base. But I wanted to showcase the power of overall this BARCH, and how even though my queen went wrong, king went alone. It was crazy. Now this blimp is gonna go in. This sweeper is not gonna have a chance to blow at us, and I'm gonna make everything invisible, pull the CC, tornado trap activated, and my wall breaker already dead. So I'm going to clone. Lost a few archers, it's fine, but we're just gonna keep invising that monolith and the scatter shot, so my archers eventually target the town hall. This is the only angle of this space you can go for. That's why the attacker and the defender, sorry, has the tornado trap on that side itself. So a lot of people love to go with the warden ability, which is not really the case. Now look at those BARCHers. On the other side of the wall, they can take out a full cannon with only 2 of them, and there are 3 housing spots. So they are way better than Super Barbarian if you're gonna use them over the walls. That is an example and other reason of why I brought this, base. But look at this queen, man. That new skin is still stupid. Oh my days. She's gonna go around. It was my fault. I know I didn't funnel her properly. Now this is why the king gonna go right, the queen went left. And it's just hard to get this king inside the base, but I did a good job with funneling with the BARCH. That's why I didn't use a wall breaker. It's insane how much value they give you, and for only 3 camping spots. That's completely fine by me. You can even use 3 of them on a single defense. But here's the nicer method of using them. You can use the barbarians, then the archers behind them. They can do so much damage over the wall. Now look at this. My queen died, so I added the champion on the left side just to have more, defenses cleared out. And then I thought these archers, oh my god. Okay, let's not forget that we still have a freeze. Our C ability goes off. Look, I'm not freezing that cannon yet. I dropped the barb, so now the cannon look back. That's why when you drop those archers, because guys, don't forget the BARCH, you have 30 of them, so use them instead of the barbarians. Okay, the barbarians are for the back end, or for a very quick funnel, or a CC kill, because the archer are invisible. They're not gonna kind of hold the CC with you when you're kind of taking them out. But this base, I just want to showcase what happens if you don't funnel properly, and you can still save the attack even though your heroes both are going to die kind of early. Okay guys, we are on to the next base, and this is a very intense base that I've come across with this strategy on the first day. So yeah man, what I'm gonna do is a short blimp for the town hall, slightly angled, so you know we don't find both seeking air mines and the early. And look at this, double clone, waiting on the rage, then rage and invis. Because guys, when you clone, your archers that got cloned, they don't need a rage because they are just cloning, they are targeting, they are not even shooting yet. But by the time they start to shoot is when you need the rage down. So that's why you can have that rage pull a bit delayed. So this value is nothing crazy. We got the town hall without using a warden. Now the most important part is to get your heroes into the layers of this base. So don't forget, your queen can access to 2 layers and the same layer she's inside. So that means the queen can have access to 3 layers. So make sure, I forgot I don't have 32 barbarians guys, by the way. I would easily just use my Barcher on those sides, but I just used the barbarian, so I only have 10 now. Now this is why I wanted my king to go into the second layer where that archer tower is that I just dropped the hog, but it didn't go. And now look at this. These archers are so good for the funnel, and they are quick. They are haste up. A lot of people told me they are raged, but I think they are haste. Look how fast they move. They are hasted and they are invisible. So it's so good for the funnel. And look at the king ability with the warden ability, making sure the poison lizard is also alive. Champion going to go into the base, and look at this. What I'm gonna do down there is drop the archers, but by the time they're making like everything visible, I'm gonna drop the barbs to go in front of them. Now guys, don't forget, this is my first few attacks using this strategy, so I'm not myself perfect, but I hope I made you understand how like you have to kind of work with it and where in which areas you need to work with, especially when these walls are closed, so you can easily have wall breakers for the rest of the base. One thing you've seen, maybe if you've seen my daily videos on Legends League, you've seen me hit this base. I use a lot of wall breakers to get my barbarians into this 6 o'clock compartment, but here no, these Barchers can clear out a lot of the defenses for me. I don't need to do that, and that's why I'm gonna have more wall breakers for cleanup and also for the few last defenses that is left on this base. So it's not gonna be a fully crushed crazy base, but you know, we did our best, even though I wasted a lot of barbarians, which one Barcher could have taken those army camps and funnel my troops as well. So you see how it works. I even do mistakes, but I hope after watching this video you can actually kind of realize that okay, this strategy could work, you know, in general, if you're gonna keep using the Barcher. Now we're gonna go to the next attack. The 2 attacks next is gonna be ring base 2. Okay, we have a ring base right here, and guys, I've hit this base before, but not like this. Okay, one thing I'm doing, if you've seen my videos, I don't go for the town hall on this ring base. I go for the short blimp, distract that sweeper as you just saw. This blimp I landed here, but I was like, hold on, there is no trap, let me go further, and then there's 2 Teslas, so that means there is no giant bomb. So I cloned into the core, pulled the skellies and CCs as soon as possible, and then keep invisible. Now one thing you're gonna realize, if you even land earlier, let's say there was trap, because there isn't, so but let's say there was, you can still make sure you pull the CC in a way to be in front of your archers. So the archers shoot the CC and the ice golem will eventually shoot the town hall that is behind them. So that is a very nice trick you can do. I've done it before, but here the Tesla placement was a bit different, and I think they wanted a core Tesla placement for the queen path thing, queen charge attacks, but it was a wrong thing for this strategy, because now look at these archers. I'm gonna clear this side to make a perfect funnel. 1 super barbarian, 1 archer, you know, minions, anything you want to kill the CC, and start your attack so you don't time fill. Ice golem going in with that titan. You need this ice golem to kind of go in front of the monolith, but I didn't make a perfect job of that. But look at those Barchers. I don't need to use the wall breaker there. I usually do use a wall breaker on that side to get my heroes inside, but no, the Barcher is perfect. Like, you guys know how tough it is to kind of open walls when the base is fully closed. This is where you can easily use these Barchers to snipe the defenses on the other side of the wall. It's easier for the pathing, it's easier for the damage, and it's easier for your champion to come in with a different angle. The champion is gonna get added now when the scatter is on the king, but it was a bit early, so I made a mistake there. Now the raged scatter made one shot to my champion, and don't forget, we still have Barcher and Super Barbarians. Use the Barbarians to tank for the cannons, use the Barcher to snipe defenses on the other side of the wall, and guys, you're gonna finish this base off really nicely. So you have to use a combination of the both troops. That's why it gets a bit more confusing when you're using them. You might not make the best performance at the beginning, but you will eventually get it. You will eventually get, okay, this is where I'm going to use one Barbarian, and then I'm going to have two Super Archer to snipe the defense on the other side of the wall. So let's go to the last attack and see what it is. Okay guys, this base I have not been able to triple it yet with my own strategy, the 32 Super Barbarian, the one you see every day I post. I have not been able to triple it. That's why it's in none of my videos, but there is a reason for that. It's because you cannot wall break anything really on this base. That means your Barbarians don't have access to certain funnel defenses, you know. So that's why with the Barcher is a bit different. Now look at this blimp. Going in, I have not used this blimp also on my other attacks. I used a lot of angled blimps, but this one is probably the most value you can get with a Warden blimp, just because the other angles are fully trapped. I usually go in without a Warden on the double poison, you know, ring bases, because then there is no really damage on my, you know, heroes when I want to sui the town hall. But here is where going to pull this CC. Always pull the 2 or 3 ice golem CC in a side, kill them without your hero so you don't time fail, as I mentioned before. 3 archers on that. I'm not going to invest a super barb because we have 12 left. Don't forget, you don't have 32, you have 12, so they are important to take out the higher HP buildings basically, and then Barcher for the lower HP buildings and for the buildings that are the other side of the wall that are not as important, but they are important for the funnel troops. Now look at this, I dropped one hog to take a few hits from these, you know, archer towers, but now one Barbarian can go in and clear those defenses out. King's still fine, Queen's still fine, but guys, this base is a bit annoying. And look at that Tesla, 1 or 2 archers for it. I didn't know how much HP he had, so I wasted 1 archer. Always drop 1 archer first. Don't go with, you know, 2 or 3, unless, of course, like me, you're hitting a cannon or a wizard tower or something. Now here is where it gets interesting. This base, because it had 1 other poison tower, it's gonna slow down my heroes. That Warden tower is not down too, so I invest 1 more Barbarian, 1 Headhunter. It was a bit early, but guys, as I told you, I have not been able to triple this base before. It's just so tough. Personally, for me, I don't know why, but now it's gonna get close. But we're gonna go with the opposite side and champion. It's not gonna get as close, but still, I'm not satisfied with how this base is defending against me, okay? But with this strategy, it was a bit easier. It was a bit easier to use the Barcher, the Super Barbs, clear this, funnel better, make sure my heroes go in the right direction, and have a few barbs for the cleanup. But guys, we have 1 free spell that I'm going to use on this archer tower. Look at it. It's killing my, you know, the troop that can actually clean up. You don't need the freeze to swag it or to kind of just not use it. Use it, make sure your cleanup troops are alive. It's super important. Let's see this champion, man. Come on, champion. Oh my god. Skelly traps, and then she turns back. Oh, she's gonna go to Skelly's. 12 seconds. Can that minion take out the last building? Oh my god. Champion reaches it, and it's done, man. It's done and dusted. That's how you can easily triple. And that's it, guys, for the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, maybe you found a new strategy on your own with the Barcher, but that was the first troop to come, as I like the Super Archers and the Super Barbarians. So this troop kind of means good to me, like it means a lot to me, you know, the Barcher. Okay, but this is a strategy right here. I'm going to try my best to bring you other 3 strategies too, so stay tuned on this channel. And sorry, my Legends League attack will be probably like, you know, back and forth, late, you know, drops and stuff, just because, well, we have content. Basically, that's the basic thing. Like, my channel was for a lot of content back there for the OG people who remember my channel, and then just because Clash of Clans doesn't add as many content to the home village itself, So it went to Legends League attacks. Now with the Legends League attacks, I'll do my best to also kind of schedule them in between these guide new troop event videos. But I hope overall you like it, and if you do, make sure to subscribe on this channel and like the video and comment down below what you want to see more, man. Okay, so hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. See you soon on the next one. Take care and peace.